So, good morning everybody. The topic I'd like to discuss today is whether or not a child can be on a ketogenic diet. And the answer is no, except if your child has a serious disease like cancer or epilepsy. So remember that the ketogenic diet, very popular today, was actually invented at the beginning of the century for children. Now, why is that? What was found that children who had epilepsy crisis that went into a fasting state improved their condition. It's difficult to ask a child to fast. Many children are not capable of restraining from eating for a certain period of time, and some children simply don't have enough body fat on their body. So the ketogenic diet was actually invented as an artificial way to get into ketosis so that you can improve the brain health of your child. So why not have a ketogenic diet for your child? I think the answer is pretty obvious. A child is in a very critical period of its life since it is growing. Its brain is developing, so that child will be needing protein, carbs, fat, but of course minerals, vitamins, antioxidants. And as you know, the ketogenic diet can be extremely unbalanced and unhealthy if it's not well done. So if you're going to remove fruit, most of the fruit, cereal, legumes, starchy vegetables, you're removing the carbs, but you are removing all the important micronutrients and nutrients too. So that is not going to work for a child that is busy growing. And many children are not going to be capable of eating many vegetables and green vegetables to compensate that loss. So what I'm going to do today is to give you some tips to improve your child's health, and if your child is overweight, help you find some solutions to get your child to be a little bit more fit. And actually there are many things that you can do without going into a ketogenic diet that can be very unbalanced and unhealthy if not well done. So first tip, most children, actually 90%, are dehydrated. So a child should be drinking plenty of water all day long, not sodas. If your child wants to drink something sweet and fizzy, go for kombucha. Kombucha is delicious, it's healthy, there's not too much sugar, it's full of probiotics. You can make homemade lemonade with lemon juice, some mint leaves, fizzy water. So that is rule number one. Think of what your child is drinking. Rule number two is your child sleeping enough. Sleep can impact its health and also the weight of your child. And most parents are not respecting the amount and the quality of sleep that a child needs. Number three is your child exercising. Sitting in front of TV and a computer screen all day long is going to give you an obese child pretty quickly. So your child should be outside in the fresh air, playing some sport, doing plenty of exercise. That is rule number three. And it seems so basic and so simple, but your child should not be overweight. By respecting those 3 points that are actually very easy, it will already help you a lot. Number four, I definitely agree that we should cut down on the sugar. Sugar is everywhere in everything we eat, and you have vendor machines with sweet chocolates and sweets and waffles. So cut down on the sugar, definitely, but don't cut down too much. Let your child have some complex sugars that will be found in what? Legumes, vegetables, fruit, some cereal. That's fine, but don't go for anything white. Cereal is alright if it is not white, so go for the whole wheat bread, rice, etc. That is not a problem. Another fact that I agree on, and that is close to the keto diet, is that a child needs plenty of fat. But the question is, which fat? You shouldn't be having all those toxic vegetable oils like sunflower oil, corn oil, that is found in all the industrial foods. So cut down on the industrial food and start cooking. Now, what fats should your child be eating? The brain of a child will be developing till the age of 18, and we need plenty of DHA. Now, where do we find DHA and EPA? In the fatty fish. So go ahead and try sardines, mackerels. I think they must just get used to it. Of course, the eggs, if they're omega-3, are perfect. Then you have some good fats in the nuts, the seeds, the avocados. The vegetable oils you can use are olive oil, of course, and rapeseed oil if they are good quality. Some butter, perfect. So go ahead, increase the fat, reduce the bad sugars, refined sugars, and that will be very healthy for your child. So what about protein? Most children have 2 times too much protein. So be careful to reduce the protein, not overdo it. And then what kind of protein? Protein must be good quality protein. So eggs is fantastic. I'd go for some chicken. I'd go for nuts. I'd go for some cheese. I'd go for some fish, plenty of fish, some red meat, but don't overdo it. And think about chickpeas, almonds. That's also a healthy source of protein. Now, when should we be eating that protein? And that is crucial. A child should have a breakfast that is rich in protein and good fats. So a nice, good, healthy meal to start the day is some eggs, some whole wheat bread with butter, cheese, yogurt, ham. Perfect. That will really ensure that you don't have a child that's obese pretty quickly and insulin resistant even before they are adults. Now, lunch should be an important meal too. We should have protein, plenty of vegetables, all that's fine. In the evening, we should have hardly any protein. So that's something I don't think that most people respect. So cut down on the protein. And what are we going to be eating? Some soup, some salad, some vegetables, some whole wheat pasta with tomato sauce and olive oil. Fantastic. Now, where do we eat the sweet things? A child likes to eat something sweet. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, tea time, perfect. That's the time of the day where it's healthy to have something sweet. But what can a child eat? Fruit, go for the berries, of course, some apples, oranges, pears, lovely. Don't exaggerate with the exotic fruits like banana, pineapple, mango. They are high in carbs, but have some fruit every day. And then have some chocolate, rather dark chocolate, 70% for example, nuts, a bit of yogurt, fantastic. And if once in a while you want a dessert, well, make it homemade, that would be good. And try not to use white sugar. Rather use coconut sugar, molasses, brown sugar, because everything that's white is refined and you have eliminated all the minerals and you just have carbs, that's it. Now, what about erythritol? I don't think it's a good idea to give a child erythritol. What is it going to bring? Just the sweet taste, nothing else. If you're going to give it something sweet, give it something sweet with the minerals. So stay away from erythritol. Just try and cut down generally on sugar and get your child used to not drinking all the sweet sodas and eating sweets and chocolates all day. Now and again, a nice pudding homemade is perfect. And finally, many children have some deficiencies. Iron is one of them, zinc is another, calcium, vitamin D. So have a blood check once in a while and check out for those minerals and vitamins. They are important and can really impact your child's health, your child's weight, and of course the way your child is performing at school, which can make it pretty unhappy if things are not going as well as you and the child would like. And don't forget that to get enough calcium, a child should have at least 3 times a day some dairy sauce, yogurt, fermented yogurt's lovely, some cheese, some milk, all that is fine. So I hope that helped you and clarified an important point. Stay away from the ketogenic diet for children, but it's fine once in a while to have a sort of keto meal together. You can replace mashed potato by mashed cauliflower. Why not? Wonderful. You can replace spaghetti, especially white spaghetti, by zucchini. So there are healthy keto meals that you can introduce once in a while. But stay in a very healthy, balanced diet. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up and bye for now.